Carlos, you just beautiful. Okay, so guys, great to be with you. Tim Hendricks here. I've got a whole group here. We've been talking for a while, so it's a little weird to do the backup of it, but I'll be quick. We're here tonight because I met this young man. I met him, here and there, but really got to spend some time with him, got to see him do this section you're about to hear at essentially like a mega for Jay Mikowski's organization in Cleveland. And I was honored to be there and get this training firsthand. And I've said it before, I joke about it, but I was so excited. I went to the back of the room and just gave this guy the biggest bear hug and, grabbed him and said in his ear, man, dude, this is exactly what Mark Hughes taught us to do. This is what got me to get team in just over a year part-time and mill team in 2 years, 6-figure money, and like no clubs, no tech, no nothing, but we were doing what you shared up there and how he's adapted it to the club model. But again, this applies to everybody that doesn't have a club too. Just listen to the fundamentals. And, just a great guy. He's got multiple things going on at once. Everybody wants him. So he's actually got another training call, like simultaneous to what he's doing. I mean, just unbelievable. So thank you, Austin, for who you are. This presentation just blew my mind. And I'm so excited for everybody to be able to hear it. So if you're out there, man, just let it rip. And I think, look at you, man, you're looking good as always. So by the way, Austin, you're 20K. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And one diamond?
Right now, yeah.
Right now, 20K right now for the hour and one diamond for the hour. So executive official titles, he's earned it. I'm quite certain, even though we're not title people, but here, totally earned. So executive pres team 20K, Austin Standage from Austin, Texas. I don't know if he's there tonight, but, recent uproot from Oklahoma to build some new and crack a market. So bro, so appreciate it. I just want to let it rip, man. And your co-host, so you should be able to share your screen and everything.
Perfect, man. I'm excited to be here, getting to spend some time with you, Tim. Man, we've had some laughs already in the short times, and dude, you guys are. I would feel honored and privileged to be on Tim's team, and so I just want to just show my appreciation and gratitude to him and his beautiful family, to you guys for creating the leader that he is, and of course, many people who are on this call as well. I hear that this is kind of some upper level leadership here, and so as long as I get to. You guys allow for me to talk to you as if I were training. Is that okay with you? Okay, cool. As long as you guys give me the okay. If you didn't, doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyways. So it's kind of the way I go into these things. So for those of you guys who don't know, my name is Austin. Been doing Herbalife 8.5 years. And it is not going to be so much about me and my story today. I will just so you know, I was a broke trainer, got into this thing. It was the big story that got shared with me, $500 around your schedule, right? I'm sure you guys just were so inspired when you heard, man, you can make $500 part-time around your schedule. You go, oh, I'm going to get rich doing this. That was like, you heard that. And so that was my introduction to Herbalife. Was Vince Wright told me I could make $500 around my schedule, inspired me because I was a personal trainer. He was a personal trainer. It just made sense for people to use a product that I know and trusted. Now it's evolved from where we are. If you've been in Herbalife for more than a year, or let's go a little bit longer, because if you're still a baby in a year, you've been in Herbalife more than 5 years, put a 1 in the chat real fast. You've been in Herbalife for over a year, put a 1 in the chat. There's a couple of people on here. Just want to see who I'm talking to. Perfect. So some of you guys have been doing this deal, so you get it. What I found that a lot of people were struggling with inside of a nutrition club was that the way that they were talking, right? We have a lot of shake consumptions. We have a lot of people coming in, just grabbing a shake and piecing out. And I go, man, we're missing something. There's communication that's not happening behind the bar. I go, we've got to listen for the cues. And you guys know it. I listen for pain points, right? You guys who are in conversation, if you've done weight loss challenges, maybe you've done fit camps, or you've done the personal one-on-one invitations and built out of a home-based business, you got to listen for the pain points, okay? So we somehow got a disconnect when people go, I can move volume faster having a nutrition club. I'm missing pain points. Austin, I can't duplicate as fast. I've been in Herbalife for 3 years. I've got 3 nutrition clubs that I own personally, but they're not duplicating into my organization. I go, aha, something's missing. Your communication's up, the way that you're communicating with customers. So when I think of, I don't yell it out because we don't need to unmute. When I think of efficiency inside of any type of business, which fast food restaurant in the chat right now do you think of? Efficiency. Type it in the chat. I just want to see what restaurants you think of. What fast food places when you go, man, these people are efficient. They get it done. I just want to know. McD, I see McDonald's, Hamburger University, I see Chick-fil-A, love it, right? I see Culver's. Hey, I had Culver's during the ice storm. Unbelievable, right? Cheeseburger. They were serving them up, man. They're the only place in Austin, Texas that had power. So this line was unbelievable. Not even Chick-fil-A was open, right? So I see Chick-fil-A, I see McDonald's, and all of those are kind of along the lines of what I love to talk about. Because I think of Chick-fil-A and I think of Chipotle, right? So whenever I'm opening up a business, I'm opening up a cafe, these are the types of places I want to get. I got Chick-fil-A service with Chipotle style serving, right? When you come in to my nutrition shop, if it's a blue raspberry at CP Social and you come into Blend Nutrition, it's not blueberry typhoon. Does that make sense? No, it's blue raspberry. Could you imagine going to Chipotle in your city, in Detroit, and then going over to Cleveland and going, what the heck? This is not the menu that I recognize at a Chipotle, right? You guys start with meat. These guys start with white rice or brown rice. Okay. I want a cut, copy, paste business model. Okay. Think about efficiency whenever you guys are doing these bars. How quickly can I serve a customer? How quickly can I get them in and out of the door? And not only how fast can I serve them, right? But also how can I carry on a conversation with them at the same time? Whenever my customer comes in, I'm not just selling a shake and selling a tea. I'm also selling them to let them know that, hey, I offer more. Okay. I don't want to recreate this wheel of an Herbalife Nutrition Club. Does that make sense? Could you imagine you come in first time walking into Tim Hendricks Nutrition Bar, you go, this looks amazing. And you do the opposite. I want to instead put the ice machine in the very back, not at the very front. Why would you do that? We wasted 25 steps. Okay. Chipotle's in and out. We got to get people in and out. Okay. Now, how do you pay attention to your customers? That's going to be super important. Am I facing you while I'm making a shake and making a tea? That's important. I've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to grab your attention, keep your attention, and have a conversation with you before you're walking out of that door. Does that make sense? 1 minute, 50 seconds, under 2 minutes. I'm getting you a shake. I'm getting you a tea. I've got to find your pain point in 2 minutes. So I'm going to get into a little bit of bar talk here in just a moment to share with you how I'm going to pull out your pain points. But I want you to know that if you're not facing your customer, you're losing. A lot of us are going, dude, I got to remodel my bar. You got to probably remodel your bar, right? Could you imagine? I say, yo, welcome to the club. You want an Oreo shake? Okay, I got you. So how's your day going? Right? Does that make sense? It's not working for me. I've got to make sure I'm facing my customer. Either I'm walking alongside or Chipotle. You go to Chipotle and they turn around. They're like, do you want white rice or brown rice? They're looking back at you. White rice. Then they slide over a little bit. Do you want chicken, steak? Right? And they're looking back behind. Doesn't make sense. The glass is in front so that you can walk along and see what they're doing. My shakes are set up the same way. My bar, all of my bars, I'm making shakes in front of customers so that they can see whenever they go, oh, what's that? This is our protein drink mix, 15 grams of protein. It's going to have just a little bit, 1 gram of fat inside of it. Then I move on. What's that? Oh, these are Formula One flavors. They come in 14 different options. A seasonal flavor will come out every now and then, add a different flavor option for you. So this is going to have our fiber, 9 grams of protein, vitamins and minerals, everything else we need. These are our toppings that we throw, right? So they watch and pay attention. You got to be efficient. Now you come in, Tim goes, hey dude, here's our menu, right? And you're a brand new club owner. Tim goes, here's our menu. This is the way we sell our shakes. These are our tea options. This is what I suggest. You go, I don't like the name of Blueberry Typhoon. I'm going to now name it Blue Raspberry. You go, what's Blueberry Typhoon, right? No, I don't want to sell just shakes. I also want to sell protein donuts every day or waffles. I want to be a Waffle House. Okay, could you imagine owning a Chick-fil-A? Congratulations, you now own Chick-fil-A. And I come to you and I go, hey, look, I'm buying a Chick-fil-A. Thanks for the franchise. I'm going to sell cheeseburgers. No, we sell chicken, right? Could you imagine doing that to Chick-fil-A? You go, no, that would be ridiculous. You know what would also be ridiculous is trying to change the system, right? The system works, right? If selling shakes, energy teas, weight loss challenges, and the programs work, why would it would be silly to change what works? Does this make sense? Okay, so I focus on what matters most. All right, now the next thing, we're going to touch on this very shortly. Just a pre-launch is so incredible. Make sure you guys are doing these types of things. And you go, Austin, I've been in business for 3 years. My nutrition bar has been open for 3 years. How do I get to launch my business? We call this take the P off. It comes relaunch. right? You get to relaunch your business. Okay, how do you do that? Update something. We're actually, so Tim was saying we're in the middle of a call. I literally jumped off of a call midway through it because we're doing a nutrition club boot camp, and I jumped onto this. It was an incredible boot camp, by the way. Honestly, one of the best calls I've ever seen, and they were killing it. And I'm so excited to be here just to talk about some of the things, even some of the notes that I was taking today when they're talking about the relaunch of your nutrition bar. Change something, maybe repaint some walls, maybe resurface the front of the bar, maybe sand down the wood that's on the bar top, maybe put a different color on top. Now you get to relaunch, okay? Relaunch it. So create your culture online. Make sure it's attractive. People come to your social media because it looks beautiful. It's the same theme, top to bottom. Okay. You're showing pictures of customers. We have a 3-to-1 ratio with the way that we do our nutrition clubs. 3 people to 1 drink. Okay. So you post three separate pictures of people holding shakes, and then boom, you can do your beautiful shake picture, right? Because you got the caramel along the edge, maybe some whipped cream on top. Boom, you can take that picture and post it. If you're only posting pictures of shakes and posting pictures of teas, no one gets to see the happy face behind it. Okay. So do your giveaways. I love giveaways. Make sure you get your verbiage correct on that. A flyer on us, right? Or a gift card on us, no dollar amount. Okay. Herbalife will call you. Make sure you do a flyer nonstop. Get into your community, tea drops, booths at local gyms. I got 3 gyms that call me every week going, hey dude, when can we have you back? Hey, when, because they know what services we're going to bring to them every time without a shadow of doubt. They know the smile that they're going to get. They're going to get the product knowledge, the information from each coach that comes and set up a booth. It's not just me, by the way. We get our whole team, right? You got to send out your team. It's tell, show, try, do. Okay. It's not, hey, daddy, that's Austin, right? Hey, dad, go do this, right? I'm not going to do that for you guys. Go build your own business. Okay. Some of you guys got to kick some people out of the nest. Now, here's the next thing. Perception is reality whenever they're walking into your nutrition club. What does it look like? How does it smell? What are the bathrooms like, right? Whenever people walk in, this is what they see. If you walk into Blend Nutrition today, this is what it looks like, okay? I actually took the black chairs out because it was too chaotic, scooted the table over, added another table, so it made it look a little bit more appealing, okay? So, but this is what you're gonna see when you walk into my bar. The bar is gonna be completely clean. I actually put the product into the counter, so I'm lying to you guys right now. It looks way more clean today. But perception's reality. If they walked in, first thing that hits them, what is it? The first sense that they get is going to be what they see and what they smell. Okay. If it doesn't walk, if I can't walk into your smoothie shop right now and it doesn't smell like warm pumpkin cookies, right? We're missing the mark, right? They're at Bed Bath & Beyond. Go get these things. Make sure you got the plugins. Okay. It's got to smell great. It's got to look great. It's got to have everything off the counter. If I come in, it's chaos, I'm out. Right? Go, dude, I can't handle this. I've walked into some of my team's shops and I'm looking going, where do the customers sit their drinks? Right? You don't want that. You don't want to walk in and go, what is going on? So make sure it's super clean. Dan Waldron, I'm sure you guys have heard of him. He talks about the 1-hour walkout. Okay. Because sometimes whenever you're just sitting inside of it, you can't smell it anymore. You get used to it. The protein stench that happens to sit inside the drain, you get used to, right? Oh, it's not that bad, right? That's what we tell ourselves. No, it smells terrible. Are you kidding me? Right? So walk out of your bar, walk back in as a new customer, get a couple breaths out there, right? Go get some air. Just smell it. Oh man. Okay. Now I got a clean palate whenever I walk inside my bar. You walk in, you smell, you go, holy crap, it doesn't smell good. There's our plugins out. You notice 3 plugins are out. You got to re-put some new ones in. You see 3 or 4 straw wrappers on the floor. You didn't see some customers. They dropped on the floor on their way out. Maybe a little bit of shake spilled or some Oreo powder fell on the floor. You got to clean this stuff up. It's hard to see from behind the bar. Does that make sense? Are we still here? You go, Austin, dude, I thought we were talking about growing royalties, right? Duplicating nutrition clubs. This is all about duplication, okay? Because I want to duplicate the most crisp bar. I had a gentleman message me earlier today. He goes, hey, Austin, dude, I've noticed that you don't have seating at your bar at a lot of your shops. I didn't notice that until he said something. And I was like, oh, dude, I guess you're right. Why is that? I thought, and I go, oh yeah, because if I go to Starbucks, anyone familiar with Starbucks or whatever local coffee shop, you go into a local coffee shop, there's no seating at the bar. I noticed that. I go, why is there no seating at the bar? Oh, because I want people to sit, stay, and feel comfortable. Okay. So whenever they sit and stay, they're going to relax, maybe take a laptop out, maybe get to work. You don't have to do this inside your bar, by the way. You may not have enough space. to do that. I have enough space to go sit somewhere else, because my talk is going to happen as you're following me as I make your shake. I want you to watch me make your shake. All right. So I didn't touch on, I don't think I need to talk to this group about being dressed to impress, right? You guys look pretty sharp. Okay. You're not walking in tank tops, are you? Right. Don't go behind your bar in tank tops. Right. Girls, I always say girls got exceptions, right? You guys are prettier than us guys. We got things like arm hair and stuff. It looks kind of gross. Okay. Gentlemen, right? Make sure you're not going behind the bar. It's a big thing for us. I've got some young guys, super fit. They come behind the bar. Nancy walks in. She's 70 years old, loves drinking her shake and energy tea, knows the service we're going to get. And she sees me behind the bar with a stringer tee on, and I've got tattoos. Nancy's going to go, no, thanks. I don't want to look like Austin. I'm out. Right? If I drink this protein shake, I'm going to get all muscly. No, Nancy, we love you. You're not going to get muscly. It's just what happened to me. All right. Now, here's the money. Here's the playbook. Okay. This is what we're here for. This is my favorite thing to talk about. You guys, I get passionate about this because this is your pain point that you're going to see with people. There's 3 questions. This is a script. If you're not scripting this inside your nutrition club, you're missing out on a lot of money. Okay, you're missing a ton of money. There's 3 questions I will ask you if you come to my bar every single day. And I'm going to share a story with you. Okay, so number 1, what are you up to today? They're going to tell me everything they're doing today. The next thing, any plans for the weekend? Okay, it could be Monday, and I'm asking them for their weekend plans. You want to know why? These people get off on Friday, and that's what they're looking forward to. They're sick and tired, right? They're tired of going to work. They know their life. Well, on Friday, I'm going to get off work and I'm probably going to get some yard work done this weekend, have a couple of drinks, sit there, watch some football, not do much, just recoup for Monday, right? That's their life. These people are stuck in it. And I'm so quick-witted that I go, man, that sounds like fun, right? Make sure you're having that conversation. Be okay saying that type of, man, it sounds like a lot of fun to me. Doing nothing this weekend, right? They're like, what do you got planned? Well, this weekend's going to be unbelievable. I'm actually flying to Cleveland. I've got I teach a bunch of entrepreneurs how to build a business around a bar, just like the one you're standing in, right? So I do those types of things. That way I can have that conversation. But what are you up to today? I'm going to role play with myself. What are you up to today? Oh, just going to work. Oh, where do you work at? St. John's. Oh, are you a nurse? No, I work at the front desk. Oh man, that must be a lot of fun. Any big plans for the weekend? No, I'm just ready for Friday. Can't wait to go and just do a lot of nothing. Man, that sounds like a lot of fun, but anything excited for this evening? Nope, just getting ready for tomorrow. They go, it sounds like you love what you do if you're only thinking about what you do. Right? It sounds like you really love your job if that's all you're thinking about. No, I hate my job. Well, if you could do anything in the world, you guys hear that? If you could do anything in the world, what would you do? If money's not an option, James, what would you do? And they're going to tell me, I would. And I go, and I stop them. Don't you dare say I'd travel the world, right? I don't want to hear that. Don't ever, what are you doing? What's your give back? What's your give back into the world? Okay. After you get done traveling the whole world, you make $10,000 every single month residual. You travel the whole world. What's your give back? What's your purpose? What's your passion? What do you love to do, James? Love ministry. You love ministry. What type of ministry? Man, just young kids. I really feel like I've got a calling to minister to young kids. And you get to do that behind the bar at Dell, behind your computer at Dell? No, I don't at all. I get to go on vacation once a year to live my ministry. Well, man, it really sounds like I'm living your life, James. Right? And if you change James's name right there to Chris, that's Chris who took over CP Social. Right? His passion was to minister to kids. I set up a nutrition bar right outside of Cedar Park High School. Guess what I served all day, every day? High school kids. I ministered to kids every single day. I was living his purpose. Does that make sense? If I'm not asking and scripting these questions, I'm never going to get your pain point out of you. Okay. So I literally live by these things. Now, the next thing is I could push more products with scripts too. But before I do, there's this one girl, her name is, oh gosh, I just went blank on her name. She used to work for me. It's unbelievable. I can't believe I just forgot. Anyways, so it was day 1 for her working at the shop. And I'm like, I don't let anyone talk to customers. I don't know why I just blanked out on her name. No, she was in college now, Sam Houston State. I could tell you her boyfriend's name, but I can't tell you her name. Anyways, She's a preferred member. This is terrible. Anyways, but day one of her working inside the bar, and I'm stressing because she talked to a customer, and I'm like, what? Vivian, there it is. I was like, Vivian, what are you doing? Right? But I let it happen. I was like, I'm going to see what happens here. She's making this girl's tea and goes, are you ready? You're the girl making the tea. What do you got planned today? And I was like, oh my gosh. Goes to the next step. Girl answers. She goes, anything planned for the weekend? I was like, shut up. Right. And I'm not saying anything. So she makes this second one. She goes, anything big planned for tonight? And I was like, after she served it, I go, Vivian, where did you learn to have that conversation? She says, Austin, I've been coming in here for 5 months. You asked me the same questions every single day. I just did what you did. And I was like, Vivian, you're brilliant, right? I didn't even have to teach you this. And so Vivian, I mean, she's unbelievable, but that's one of the things that I do is I ask the same question. Then how do you get people to drink more products? How are you introducing nitric oxide? How are you introducing Prolesta Duo? How are you introducing, I call nitric oxide, Nightworks nitric oxide. How do you introduce collagen beauty booster to people's life, right? I do it like this. Right? Hey, have you tried our beauty booster? It's good for hair, skin, and nails, tighten fine lines and wrinkles, also reduces the look of cellulite, right? You say it like that. Also reduces the look of cellulite. They go, oh yeah, add that in. I go, I got you, girl, right? I got you, man. Don't even worry about it, right? I'm 48. I just look 30, right? And so I'm making it. They go, you're 48? No, I'm not 48. Are you kidding me? You calling me old, right? I'm just kidding. Anyone over 48? That's a joke. No one come through here and kill me. It's just a joke I have with these young cats, these 20-year-olds, right? And so those are the things that I like to say. Also, same thing with nitric oxide. Hey, do you want me to add nitric oxide? They've never even heard of it. You want me to add nitric oxide? What's that do? Oh, bro, it's going to open up your veins, allow better blood flow. For me, it gives me more mental stability and clarity throughout my day. They're like, add that, please, right? So you say these things so people put it in. Okay. Now, hey, I want to let you know we have our upcoming challenge. It's going to be a 21-day challenge. We're going to provide meal plans, workouts, and one-on-one accountability. Also, you're going to get a little discount on some products. I'll text you over some information. If we aren't saying these things over and over and over again, it's not going to be like second nature inside your life. You got to be saying these things to your clients. They'll never know. Now, the next thing is, how do you get your customer to come back? All right. You send out the first time, hey, what's up? My name's Austin from Blend. I hope you loved our atmosphere and the shake, right? We cannot wait to see you and serve you again. Use this code next time, or use this code when you come in tomorrow, verbiage. When you come in tomorrow for half off, have the best day ever, right? You got to get these texts sent out. It's so funny because I was listening to the call earlier. I wish you guys could have been on it. Tim, I probably should send you over some info on these calls that we got. They're unbelievable. But what's great about this is we teach you to send out the first text message. We go, if I can get you back, I know I can keep you. Okay. The first time you walk in, how'd you hear about us? Oh, Susan posted about it in our local Facebook group. Had to come and check it out. Right. Well, I'm glad you're here, Nancy. You're going to love it. We also send you half off for your next time in. It's unbelievable. Right. Boom. Send out the text. Nancy comes back. You go, Nancy, it's good to see you again, girl. What do you got going on today? Right? You do the whole spiel again. She goes, oh, nothing, just doing some gardening. Oh, man, that sounds like a lot of fun. Is that what you got planned for the rest of the evening? Oh, me and my husband are going to dinner. Man, your husband sounds like a great guy. What are y'all doing this weekend? Right? Oh, nothing, just probably going to watch some football, Nancy. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hey, girl, do me a favor. Put that code down on that paper. Let's get you signed in. All right? You text her again. Hey, Nancy, just want to let you know, thank you for using your half off code. See, I can see you're liking the shakes. I want to let you know I do a little bit more than just shakes and energy tea. I want to help you with your health and fitness journey. I offer one-on-one coaching. If you ever need anything, I'm here for you. I'll see you tomorrow. Third time's a charm. I got you once. We got you. That could have been a fluke. Second time you came in was to use that half off coupon you got, Nancy. The third time you come in, you're starting to like something. I got you. Right? Welcome to your new healthy addiction, Nancy. I'm so glad you're here. Let me know when you want a discount on these products, right? I love you coming in here and seeing me, girl. But these lights, I can pay for them. You go ahead and order some stuff to keep at home, okay? I call it just in case products because we'll see you tomorrow, Nancy. Does that make sense? Is anybody doing that? Just in case products at home, right? My favorite thing to do, just in case we're closed. just in case you can't make it, just in case you got something going on. You don't have any energy tea at home, Nancy. How are you going to get through the gardening this afternoon? If you can't get away, you've already halfway in, you might as well be able to, just in case, go make your own energy tea inside. I'll teach you how. It's a raspberry pomegranate. It's simple to make. Right? You got to be having these conversations. Only thing ringing in my head is Grant Cardone right now. You got to sell, dude. No, I'm not interested. You're buying some of my products, right? So here's one of my favorite things. I'm pitching these things. I'm pitching the business the entire time I'm having a conversation with you. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm not going to be much longer. Just about one more hour. We're going to get off this call. You guys can have a great night. Okay. I want to see anyone's face. Just see what they said. Like, hour, dude. I can't stand this dude for 10 more minutes. Right. So some people on here, they've already gotten off. Like, I'm done with this guy. All right. Now here's my favorite thing to talk about is this business opportunity, right? So favorite thing, do you live around here, right? Because I moved from Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma to Austin, Texas, where I had an abundance of no friends, 0 friends, no downline, no customers, no preferred members, nothing. And I moved to Austin, Texas. I still will ask God why, but there I am. So have the business conversations, okay? So whenever they see it's out of control, or whatever it may be, whatever conversation you're having, I love telling people. They're like, do you own this? That's anyone get asked that question? Are you the owner? Right? All the time. Right? And so my answer is no, I do the dishes. However, we're going to open up about 40 of these locations. Right? Our goal is to open 40 locations by the end of 2022. Right now, we've got 9. We're going to open 40 of them. Where I'm from, there's one on every corner. That's why I moved to Austin, Texas. Do you know anyone that wants to own their own coffee shop or small business? It's so crazy. The one you're standing in right now cost me only about $15,000 all in. The profits are crazy, right? You got to have this conversation. It sparks an interest, right? You go, I had a conversation with someone just yesterday or 2 days ago. And I go, hey, if you wanted to do multi-level marketing and you wanted to build a serious business around nutrition clubs, you're in the right business. If you just wanted to make smoothies and some shakes, you needed to go to Jamba Juice or Smoothie King, pay that $150,000 franchise fee, and you figure it out with them. But I'm a business builder. Does that make sense? And it was one of my distributors that was just making shakes and teas and not duplicating nutrition clubs. So I had to have that difficult conversation. If you just wanted to make smoothies, I got a guy. He owns Smoothie King. I'll call him and get you set up. I build businesses. I help people with weight loss. All right. If that's something you want to do, I can get you in touch with them. It's just going to be a lot more money. Right. So next thing is I talk about the income. Every shake and tea sold here is about a $4 profit. 100 combos, $400 a day. But that's about 15,000 gross profit. Do you know anyone interested in making a little bit of extra money? Has anyone experienced this? Right? Making 100 shakes a day. And you're going, dude, I got 12,000 bucks left in my pocket at the end of the month. They're going, isn't it crazy? Right? All you're doing is making shakes and cleaning a Blend Tech blender. But here's the deal. You got to pitch the vision. Where are you going next? Be intentional with these conversations. If you're not, they're going to go to someone else's smoothie bar. They're going to log on Facebook and see one of their friends are opening up a successful club and having the conversation. Okay. Don't be afraid to talk about money. Is money intimidating? Anyone grow up? Money is the root of all evil. Right? That's the way I grew up. I was super poor. Mom, she did the best she could. She didn't understand money, right? Money's an energy. You got it. You got a lot of energy. You don't, we're missing some energy. We need some energy, right? So have these conversations. Don't keep this to yourself. Well, I made 10 grand last month making shakes and teas, and you don't think your neighbor wants to do the same, right? The guy's a doctor. He hates his life, right? He makes all the money and can't spend it. Does that make sense? So make sure you're pitching these. Pitch the vision. Hey, these clubs are going to be up like crazy. Where I'm from in Tulsa, one on every corner. You can't go a mile without running into one. We're going to have 40 of them in the metro by 2022, right? All I got to say is you're either going to be the first one to open one of the last. Either way, you're going to make some money. It's just the people that do it right, they make a little bit more, right? Does that make sense? But be intentional, okay? If you don't have the conversation, someone else will. Every time. This is my mindset. I just bought a house about 4 months ago. Man, it's a headache. Anyone ever buy something and go, I regret this decision? Anyone ever just be so jacked up about buying it though? You're like, LFG, that's let's freaking go with a different word, right? I was so jacked up to buy this. I was like, dude, come on, man. Second investment property. I'm going to kill it. It was my brother's house, right? I bought his house. I was like, dude, I'll buy your house. 4-bedroom, 1 bath, college town. Heck yeah, dude. Send me pictures. Sends me pics. I was like, dude, those pics look great. House looks good. I'm on my way. I drive from Austin, Texas to Stillwater, Oklahoma. I gave him $100,000. I walked into this dang house It was not. I think he sent me the pictures from when he bought it, right? Does that make sense? To now. And I was like, Justin is his name. Justin, you sent me the wrong pictures. By the way, my mom was super creative. My name's Austin. His name's Justin. I'm the youngest of four. I think they just ran out of names. So they just started replacing that letters. They're like, just move that one out, put that one in, right? I was like, are you kidding me? Right? Couldn't have done any better, could we? But anyways, so he sells me this $100,000 house. I walk into it and I'm like, what a disaster. I put $35,000 into it. The whole time I'm putting 35 grand into this, I go, that's 2 nutrition clubs. That could have brought me a return on investment. If they're in my front line, 11% royalty override being 20K, right? That could have brought me 11% royalty override, 30,000. Let's say they do 10,000 volume points a month. That's $1,300 per club. That's $2,600 for 4 months. Dude, you cost me $35,000 and I could have just now literally made $18,000. But this is the investment I chose to make. So whenever I'm talking to people, I go, hey, look, I know you're an investor, right? I know you like your money coming back to you. Now, here's the deal. You can put $100,000 into a house, which I did. I'm going to make $500 per month for 15 years to get my $100,000 back. Unbelievable investment, they say, right? To get my money back when I could put $15,000 into a nutrition club, work extremely hard, have fun, create whatever income I choose. Can you hear me? I'm not frustrated, by the way, about this at all, about what I did, which, by the way, Tim asked me, he goes, or he didn't ask, he goes, I don't even know if he's in Austin, Texas. I'm not in Austin right now. I'm actually in Tulsa, just down the road from the incredible Stillwater, Oklahoma, where my brother's house is, because I'm still working on that stupid house, okay? And I'm not mad about it. I see you laughing. I'm not upset. I'm completely okay with the horrible decision I made, right? Live and learn, baby. Now, choose your hard. Does that make sense? Now, here's the intentional conversation. Recruit, right? Retail, recruit, retention. You sell the products. That's a consumption. Recruit your distributors. That's keep them. Now you got to retain them. Teach them how to build their business, right? So here's some things that we do. You got to be intentional with these conversations behind the bar. If not, guess what? You're a glorified barista. And if you're a guy, you're a baristo, right? I don't know if that's actually the real term, but it is in my bar. But make sure that you're pitching everything that you can to every single one of your customers, because if not, you are going to lose big time. Now, whenever you recruit a distributor, this is my favorite thing to do. I'm not sure if I hit on this with Tim and the organization up there, but I send them through. Tim, is it okay in just a second? I'm going to show my club flow to you guys. You guys can take a picture of it. You can hold on to this thing. You can email it to me. Tell me how amazing I am. Whatever you want to do it. You don't have to tell me that. Just kidding. Just send it on Instagram. But here's the deal. Whenever you sign up a new distributor, you get a whole new circle of influence that they get to recruit people into the nutrition club to try a shake and tea and then enter into your weight loss challenge. It's a vicious cycle of this. Oh, I don't want to recruit them because I lose money. That's what someone's told me once. They spend $8 a day inside my bar. I'm like, dude, come on, this guy could be making you thousands, but you're worried about pennies, right? I literally have a whole training I do that says stepping over dollars to pick up pennies. Thanks, Jim Rohn. But I do a whole training over it inside of nutrition clubs, right? But here's the next thing. Are you inside your bar or are your employees? Okay. A lot of people have employees now and they're going, well, they run the bar really well, but they're not pitching your vision, right? They're not talking to customers the same. I had this experience. Vivian, she's amazing. But the second I got back in there, people go, dude, Austin's back. Oh my God. Right. It's like, dude, I was gone for 3 days, man. I was on vacation. Right. But then I get back and now my conversations are the same. They're back. People feel they feed off the energy. You're the person, you're the guy, you're the girl that's in charge. They refer to you as the vision caster. Okay. Right now, I've never had an employee pitch the vision. I've never had an employee sit VIP. Right. They don't have my check. They can't do the things that I'm doing. Does that make sense? Okay. So make sure that you're inside your nutrition club. And now I talk about new market growth. Some of you guys, is there anyone, by the way, in this call, if you're in a new market or maybe you moved to a new area, put a 1 in the chat. If you're in a new area, maybe you're the only club in the area. I'm not sure if you guys are or not. But year 1, whenever I was talking to Tim Files, he goes, Austin, dude, you're moving to Austin, Texas. It's going to be rough your first year. Literally, all I heard the entire time was Mark Hughes talking to me going, hey, dude, year one's going to be rough. You're going to do a lot of flyers. You're going to plant a lot of seeds. You're going to talk to a lot of people. And your year one, by the way, you don't even have to be in a new market. Your year one with intentional work, with intentional dedication could be rough. Dude, there's clubs all around me. Yeah, but year one could be rough, dude. Girl, it could be hard. Does that make sense? It could be a lot of conversations and not a lot of traction. You feel like your wheels are spinning, right? Catching nothing. I got to tell you, year one is probably the most rough year I've ever experienced in my life. All the conversations, not even that, but then COVID hits in the middle of me moving there. I'm literally like, dude, did I move to the worst place in the freaking world? Before COVID, 4 months later, open my first club, boom, COVID hits. Everything shuts down. I have no friends, no distributors, no customers, no nothing. And now I can't even serve customers. Right? This is what I got introduced to in Austin, Texas. So I'm sitting here going, dude, I almost called Tim Files on the phone. I was like, dude, you cursed me, bro. Like year one was terrible, but here's what happened out of it. Because I planted so many seeds, I met Chris. Chris introduced me to Bam. Bam opened up a nutrition club. Bam has 2 nutrition clubs now underneath him, Elgin, Texas, and downtown Austin. Then I met Joy. Joy owns GTX. Joy introduced me to Sarah. Sarah owns Gerald Nutrition. Then Lance moved him down to Austin, Texas. Lance met Kevin. Kevin owns Hutto Nutrition. Then I met, oh gosh, there's more. There's like Taylor. Chris has Taylor, Texas. Then we have one more opening that makes 9. I have no clue where it is. Don't call me a bad sponsor. But that's what happened for the first year. We're not even in year 2 yet. Year 2 is going to be some serious harvest, okay? It's going to be some massive growth. This is kind of what I've talked about already. But here's one last thing I love to talk about. Then I'm going to show you guys my customer flow. The best investment with the highest return I've ever made into a nutrition club is what Drew Files said to me on the phone. And I showed it to you. And if you know Drew and Tim Files, they're big time. Chairman's Club, 30K, working on 40K. They have investments that make all of us look like we've never made a penny in our life. And she's telling me on the phone, and it didn't register to me until I started talking to more customers and started being extremely intentional with my conversations here. This is when it started to register to me, because I can't go buy a gas station. I can't go buy 50 acres of land and build a subdivision. I can't go do those things. I don't have the money. But if I can tell you that it costs less than a Honda Civic to open up a smoothie bar, if I could tell you that you could own your own business just by a little bit of hard work and dedication, saving up a couple of paychecks, maybe having mom or dad lend you some money, right? Don't take out a business loan. Herbalife doesn't suggest that, right? But borrowing some money from mom or dad just to get you going inside your bar, right? The average person can do this. Right? The average middle-class American can go and open their own $15,000 business. Does that make sense? Okay. Now it made sense because big-time investors could do this like crazy, but the middle-class American who wants out of their job probably has $10,000 to $30,000 that they go, look, this is going to cost me if it doesn't work. And I go, good. You need to be a pit bull against the wall, right? You need to be fired up, ready to make some money. Does that make sense? You got to get to work, right? Dan Waldron talks about the got to, right? You got to make this happen. For me, it was a got to. I didn't have a backup plan. Didn't have a plan B. My plan A was plan B. Literally, if plan A didn't work inside of Herbalife, plan B was, hey, dude, get your ass to work and go back to plan A. So I literally had to go back to plan A and get to work. I tried to quit this business before it didn't work for me. I started looking at all these jobs and I go, I can't be a personal trainer. I'm not going to go get told what to do at Lowe's or Home Depot or at Costco, right? I didn't have the college education, right? I had work ethic and I had an extreme dedication to whatever it was I was doing. And I chose to continue to work at this deal. Now, I'm going to show you guys, and then we're going to end. Did I close this? Oh, where are we at? Did that stop the share? Cool, it did. So I'm going to pull up real fast this, my club flow, and then I'm literally just going to end it on that. I know you guys have families and stuff to do. And I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me share stories, but now here's this. Let me share this screen right here. This is my club flow all the time. This is what I live and die by inside this business. If you don't have a customer flow, create one. This is mine. This is what works for me. I invite you to the nutrition club. Tim, welcome to the club, dude. So jacked up. Here's a half off coupon, right? Tim comes back. Hey, Tim, dude, so glad you're back. Tim comes back again. Boom, third time's a charm. Hey, Tim, dude, I got a weight loss challenge starting on the 1st. It's going to be unbelievable, right? Let me get you on the scale, do a wellness profile, and see if one of my programs, which one works best for you. Boom, Tim enters the weight loss challenge. Tim gets extremely shredded because he's a Marine and literally said, I would rather lose my left leg than to lose this weight loss challenge, right? I share Tim's result on Facebook. Right? Tim goes, dude, a lot of friends of mine are now interested. I'm going to be a distributor. I said, Tim, dude, it's unbelievable. We got this Herbalife opportunity meeting on Thursday. You got to be there. Right? Tim comes, gets super inspired. Boom, signs up as a distributor. He goes, what's next? Anyone have the what's next? If you're not asking yourself all the time, I got a new distributor. I got a new customer. What's next? What's next? If you don't have the what's next, get the what's next. Does that make sense? Okay. For me, I didn't have the what's next for a long time ago. Well, I don't know. They just come back and get a shake. No. They're going to do that. And then they're going to get sick and tired of coming back getting shakes. What's next for them? Gotcha. Weight loss challenge. Boom. Roll them into the weight loss challenge. Result, new distributor. What's next? New distributor recruits their friends and said, here, dude, you got to come down to Blend Nutrition. These shakes and teas are unbelievable for your first time in. Just because you know me, here's half off. Friend comes in, dude, this stuff's good. Friend texts the friend back. Hey, bro, just for coming in that first time, you get another half off. Comes back. Hey, dude, weight loss challenge coming up. Let me get a wellness profile. Wellness profile goes in. Dude, your results are incredible. Which one are you? Dude, I'm just a preferred member. I don't want to sell products. I love my job, right? Hey, dude, no problem. Guess what? Wellness profile. Share the results, right? Invite to the HOM. Morgan, down 75 pounds. Morgan says, I'm okay. I don't want to sell products. I just keep him in the weight loss challenge. Okay. He stays here. Okay. Now the new distributor, you take them through the flow. Does that make sense? Okay. Everyone get a picture of that? Good. That's what I wanted to really share with you guys. By the way, I've been doing this. What has worked for me may or may not work for you, but I got to tell you, what's not working for people is not working. Does that make sense? What's not working for people is not working. I can take anybody off the streets, and I do this a lot. I tell them, I can take anyone off the street, teach them how to make a shake, make an energy tea, and ask people what they're doing for the rest of their day. And I promise you, I can get them customers just by those simple tasks. Jim Rohn says, what's simple to do is also simple not to do. So make sure you're doing the simple things, right? I shouldn't have to tell you guys to make your bed in the morning, but make your bed, right? Take your tablets. Dude, I just drink the shake and tea when I get to the club. No wonder no one's buying Total Control, Multivitamin, Cell Activator, and Aminogen, because you're not either. Right? Make sure you're on the products. Okay. Anyone ever feel how terrible you feel without the micronutrients? I love the shake, Austin. Yeah. Have you ever had the shake with Cell Activator and multivitamin? It's literally like taking a drug, man. You feel awesome. So you guys, I'm jacked up for you. I know something's going to come of this. I know your leader, Tim, man, I'm probably going to call in a favor from that guy now that he asked me to do a call for you guys. I'm going to make him do something unbelievable. But you guys, I'm grateful. Thank you. Any questions that I could answer for you, Tim, you let me know.
All right, Austin, we're not going to keep you tonight. I know you came on, you got something else going with the boot camps. I definitely will connect with you. I want to hear about those. Always amazing. So Carlos, if we could just hit the recording here real quick, Austin, stay with me.